today at the Federal Building in downtown Chicago to hear the appellate court case of Allan Stevo. He's running for Congress in the 10th District of Illinois and was denied ballot access. He's here to challenge that today. We're here in Chicago today, downtown in the Federal Building, where we have been in the court case of Allan Stevo, who is running for Congress in Illinois' 10th District. He was challenged and removed from the ballot, and he's here to challenge that today in federal court. Can you tell us a little bit briefly just about what you've been through to get to this point today?
Sure. When I first started thinking about why it'd be good to run, trying to bring different groups of people together, trying to push forward the freedom movement that I've kind of got myself caught up in, I started to look at different options, and I'd always been dissatisfied over and over again with the two parties, and it seemed least objectionable to me to run as an independent.
Okay.
But then the more we got into the process, the more I understood that me and the people helping me understood that there were all these laws that exist, not even just the signature requirement, all these laws that exist to keep third-party candidates and independent candidates off the ballot.
Okay.
And that's just shocking to me. In fact,
right.
If you essentially don't have good attorneys, you're not going to get on the ballot as a third-party candidate if you're threatening.
So it was it somebody who is affiliated with, it's Mark Kirk, who is the incumbent in the 10th District.
Correct.
Is it someone who's affiliated with him that challenged you?
I don't know the gentleman who challenged me. He's written several letters to the editor, published in the Daily Herald, in support of Mark Kirk.
Okay.
And I know the high-priced attorney that was representing that gentleman was the same high-priced Republican attorney who represented 3 other independent citizens who came forward and said, these guys don't belong on the ballot either.
Okay, supporting. So how did you think that the arguments went today, from your point of view?
I think it's important to judge people based on their actions and not their words, but the words I heard today I was shocked by, in fact. The Assistant Attorney General barely got a few words out before Judge Posner interrupted him with questions, and
yes.
That seems beneficial to the side of a more open ballot, and I'm happy about that.
People on the 7th Circuit, and I think the argument went well. Lots of good questions, which is good. No predictions. We'll see what happens.
Why is this important? Why is this case important?
It's about popularizing ballot access, and that's important. It's important to let people run for office. The 2 major parties only have so many ideas.
We arrived at the federal courthouse shortly before the 2 o'clock court time, and were pleasantly surprised to find that the court was about 3/4 full with supporters for Allan Stevo. Unlike what we might expect from watching television, there was a lot of back and forth between the judges and the attorneys. The judges asked a lot of questions, and they required real argument on both sides. Our impression at the end of things was that at least 2 of the 3 judges favored Stevo's side of the case, but it's really hard to tell, and we won't know for sure until we find out what the decision is. It was great to see the process, great to see a citizen standing up for his constitutional rights, and great to see other citizens who were there to witness this history being made. Afterwards, we had a chance to talk to some of these other citizens, to ask them why they were there, and find out what they thought about the proceedings.
Here today to support Allan Stevo. He's been denied ballot access. I was also denied ballot access as the Green Party's candidate this cycle, and I think people should have a right to run.
Allan Stevo believes in, he has the Ron Paul principles of strictly going by the Constitution, and if it's not in the Constitution, there is no authorization for this to be done.
Well, Allan Stevo defends the Constitution, in particular the Second Amendment, and believes that it's the teeth of the Constitution.
It looks good, I think, so far, that this judge might rule in his favor and he might get on the ballot, and I certainly hope that he will.
This case is very important because it's equal ballot access, and basically what the 7th Court of Appeals stated is we're dealing with a franchise. We're not talking Republican or Democrat.
That's the story of Allan Stevo, one citizen battling the entrenched political machine here in Illinois. Of course, this is happening across our country, and that's why it's all the more important that this battle is being fought. I'm MJ with Blogs for Borders, bringing you the news ignores.